is dope.
Hello, everyone. I am Zazubaar, and welcome to this week's episode of the Sons of Serizawa podcast. We are not off to a good start here, kids.
We started way later than we were supposed to because babies, and then also Andres' internet was all...
So we had to wait an hour and a half to start, and we're also trying something different tonight, which already seems to be going poorly, so we'll see what happens. Dylan, you can't give them a thumbs up. They can't see you, motherfucker.
I'm going to keep doing visual
thumbs
gags.
up to you.
I'm going to keep doing visual gags, and you motherfuckers at home aren't going to get any of them, and I want you to be sad and fucking kill yourselves, alright?
Alright, so, alright, wow, okay. That's a good message to send to the kids. But joining me tonight, of course, I have the enigmatic Dylan McCandless, a.k.a. Super DM64.
A bit livelier than usual.
A little bit. And Andres Perez, a.k.a. Kaisha Noir.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
You really should be. David
I say we take off,
here.
nuke the site from orbit. the only way to be sure.
We're not going to make it through this. I can tell. We're going to die. We're all going to die. Okay.
Listen,
so,
we're going to live on. We'll remember this day. The day where we fight for our independence. Or however that...
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
20 years from now, it's all going to be for naught.
Sobriety.
Oh, we celebrate our... Cut off. So as you can tell, Dylan and I are drunk. David wanted to be here.
Yet. I am very happy, but I'm not drunk yet.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, you're right. I'm not feeling drunk yet either, but I'm feeling buzzed. So,
I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling loosey goosey, certainly.
Loose and shit, yeah.
Yeah, you feel all fucking like you can dance and shit. Like you feel like
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
I feel that way. So. We
were just saying to Andres how since we started doing videos with actual Skype cameras that the sexual tension has been astronomical.
It's palpable, like you can feel it.
You just start in your mind. You can start in your mind. You're starting listening. You start hearing like songs. Hello. Isn't me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet ain't got no rhythm.
Y'all motherfuckers are all wrong. It's All Time High by Rita Coolidge.
We're at an all-time high.
We're taking on the world and so. Shit, David wanted to be here, man. He really did, but he couldn't make it because he has to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that wouldn't really behoove to what we're doing tonight. So, tonight we're doing something a little different here on the Sons of Serizawa podcast. We're going to be doing a backdoor pilot for a show that I've been talking about doing for a while now, Through the Shot Glass, as I'm sure you all have heard me describe it. And for those of you who haven't heard me talk about this before, you probably have. I've mentioned it a bunch of times already.
I feel like the title card for this show should be like an eye looking through a shot glass.
That is exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah. So we'll come up with something because we're gonna put this up in a few days. I'm not gonna put it up immediately. So
it feels like
you ever drink a single
minimalistic.
You ever drink a single drop of alcohol? It like evaporates immediately. It's a strange experience.
It evaporates immediately?
Yeah, like there was just a stray drop left in my glass.
Oh!
Oh,
fuck, there was booze left in mine, and I thought there wasn't.
There was just like a single stray drop left in mine, and I just drank that one drop, and the minute it hit my tongue, it just evaporated immediately. And it was a strange experience.
Word, I feel that. It does happen.
I feel like the longer it sits in the glass, the more it just turns into regular fingernail polish, remover.
Which is dangerous.
Fingernail polish remover, I mean, not... God.
You mean, oh man, oh, we're fucked up already.
I can't English anymore.
Oh no, this is not good. So Andres, save us, because, tonight we're doing the first episode of Through the Shot Glass right here on SOS, that we decided it would just be fitting to do a backdoor pilot. We didn't know what we were going to do tonight anyway, so we were like, hey, let's just do the backdoor pilot for Through the Shot Glass. We've been trying to set it up for a long time anyway, so I just figured, fuck it, let's do it now.
There's nothing going on in the news. It's like...
Yeah,
there's an election.
Some website that people stopped caring about years ago is dead.
Wait, what
people
website?
are largely feeling the burn.
What website
So
died?
Game trailers.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, you remember that one site that people used to go to see angry video game nerd?
Yeah, I remember people doing that. I don't remember me ever doing it, but people did that. I'm
Yeah,
told.
it was like Game Trailers used to be like that site that like video game people tend to make like original content for before YouTube was ever like really a bigger thing. And nowadays you see tons of people doing video game related shows on YouTube because it's much bigger than it ever was before. So Game Trailers kind of lost its appeal out as a result of that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It was only a matter of time. Besides, their website's a mess anyway.
Oh yeah, the old one, even though the old website design was very cluttered, at least it was very organized. Like you can tell where to find shit.
I stopped following their stuff when I was in high school, and it's not their fault. Their content is what it is. It's very old school gaming journalism, and it's done very professionally. So you got to at least give them credit for that.
Although
they do or what they did is not really done anymore by most gaming channels. So I guess you got to give them props for that.
It's only a matter of time before like games. What was it? Games. I always get confused between
GameSpot.
Yeah, GameSpot.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
I'm just shaking my head arbitrarily because I have no opinion on any of this.
Yeah, like it's only a matter of time before like GameSpot will like go the way of game trailers.
Oh, definitely. IGN I think will last just because they have made much more impact.
They do like podcasts and stuff. They do have like a much larger like multimedia stuff. And GameSpot, funny enough, kind of started doing that, where like you would see like news articles on movies on GameSpot. I'm like, what? I thought you were all about video games. Well, I can see why now.
Yeah, because they're trying to ape IGN.
Yeah.
Because the whole gaming thing doesn't really work for a network anymore because everybody fucking does it now. And also, Let's Plays are...
Oh, yeah, exactly that. And look what happened to G4, an entire channel that used to be dedicated towards like video game, geek.
I used to love G4.
Crowd. And now it's like, I think is it dead now?
Yeah, it's gone. There's something else in place
Especially on
now.
420, that was the best day to watch G4.
Oh my god, it was awesome on 420.
Well, that and all of the Comic-Con stuff that they did. And
I just remember watching X-Play a lot.
X-Play was great. Attack at the
X-Play
Show.
was awesome,
Attack.
Attack.
With what's his name and what's her name?
Olivia Munn, right?
I forget.
And now she's doing the Daily Show. Is she still doing the Daily Show?
And she's fucking in the X-Men.
I'd buy that.
Yeah, that too.
I would buy that for $1.
I would buy that for several dollars.
I wouldn't.
So, let's get this show on the road, boys. So, tonight the idea is, obviously, I think I've explained the premise through the shot glass before, but obviously, of course, I'll state it for the pilot.
Basically, we can't just do an entire podcast of us rambling drunk because it would just be rambling. We have to have something we're rambling about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
we wouldn't just drink arbitrarily.
Something to target our drunken rage at.
Oh,
yeah,
exactly. Drink arbitrarily? I never do that. I mean,
no, certainly not. Certainly not. It's always for a purpose, just like this is. So
we should also mention that Andres is sober, intentionally so. Because
I think that goes without saying.
He is our designated driver. No,
he is our Andres is largely going to take over hosting duties for me in a few minutes. I'm already fucked up, so he probably should have done this initially.
He is the voice of reason.
He is the voice of reason. So the idea is that the basic premise is 2 drunks and 1 sober watch a movie together and do commentary on it. And the sober person is there largely to steer the ship while the 2 drunk people go off the end.
Now,
Obviously,
am I
in this
correct
situation,
in thinking that this idea for a show was inspired by our antics at last G-Fest?
Largely inspired by what happened at last year's G-Fest. Even though we didn't really succeed in watching much of anything at last year's G-Fest, we more just cried in the corner.
Didn't cry.
It's not really heavy.
Yeah, no, nobody cried. It's certainly not. So, yeah, absolutely. So the idea is that we're going to watch a movie together, and largely my other idea was I want to get on recording my drunk thoughts on movies that I've watched sober before. Originally, the first movie we were going to do for this was Jurassic Park, but Dylan and I both agreed that we had enough of Jurassic Park for a long time.
Last year was all about the Jurassic Park.
last year was all about Jurassic
I saw
Park.
a lot of Jaws because it was the anniversary.
Jaws as well.
It was like Jurassic Park, Jaws, and Back to the Future. I'm taking a hiatus. I'm taking a hiatus from all of those movies for a while.
And Terminator as well. I watched a lot of Terminator last year too.
Yeah.
Not even just because I was in love with Genesis, but which I really wasn't. But
the other day I watched Biollante again.
I watched it recently too. That's a random fucking thing to say, but go for it.
I had some issues.
And we'll talk about this later. This is for us to talk about later, so we can yell at each other and not worry about the kids. So
Andres would be like, "Are you guys fighting?"
Yeah, Mom, Dad, can I come downstairs? No, stay upstairs.
Can't we all just get along like the days of yore?
All right, so let's get this fucking train wreck started already, shall we? So, shall we? Not shall we.
So what movie are we watching, Bill?
We're, tonight for the first inaugural episode of Through the Shot Glass, we're going to be doing a Godzilla movie, as I announced on one of the more recent videos. But of course, and I think people guessed it, what Godzilla movie we'd be doing. We decided that we should probably do a lesser quality one that'd probably make the most sense of the format.
There are several that would have been good candidates for this show, and I'm sure
several good ones that would have been perfect candidates for the show, and we'll get to them eventually.
I'm sure we'll get to all of them at some point. We're not going to make this a drunk people watch Godzilla series. We're going to do a variety of different kinds of movies. But I mean, obviously there were several options. We could have watched Hedorah. We could have watched. I mean, those are pretty much the two. No, we could have watched.
We also talked about doing Mechagodzilla 74.
Done some Final Wars,
Yeah. All the crazy ones we basically talked about doing.
We going to fan film territory? Maybe watching Battle Royale? I don't know.
But yeah, I would love to watch Battle Royale, John. We'll get to that one.
We could probably get permission to use the actual video with that one, too.
Oh, sure. I don't say sure, but maybe. It would certainly be feasible.
We're Facebook friends with Billy DeBose, and being Facebook friends, as you all know, is the internet equivalent of waving to somebody across the cafeteria. So I think we could. I think we could do something,
I think we could make something happen for that. I think we could.
Not going to lock myself in any, any commitments. Going to keep it, loosey goosey over here. But
well, of course not. We're drunk. We don't want to commit to anything right now.
Nah, man.
So tonight we decided, Dylan. I love how. Wait, I don't even think I announced the movie yet, and before you were like, it's basically this one and Hedorah, and we didn't even announce what this one was.
No, that was the point.
Bill, what's the title? Bill, what's the title of the movie?
I was not saying which one it is. Oh, what is it? Oh, is it the house? Oh, and we'll just see. But Andres, maybe you should say what we're doing because we're not doing a very good job.
We're watching Godzilla's Revenge, a.k.a. All Monsters Attack. What is considered by many to be one of the worst Godzilla films, if not the worst, ever made.
It largely is.
I meant to take a drink of my Coke and grabbed the wrong thing.
Did you drink more vodka? Well, how many shots have you drank?
Just 2, but I just took a swig also. So.
All right, I'm on 3, so you got to take another one because I'm ready for another one.
2 shots and a swig.
All right. So, we're going to be watching Godzilla's Revenge. Now, I'm giving you guys options with this, because this is obviously kind of experimental. This is largely sort of us going, will this be entertaining to listen to? And
I think we've already checked
that's why we're doing this. Yeah, I think we're already good on that. But, because I'm having a great time already. But, we largely did this just to kind of see how people would react to it, and we decided to do it through SOS. Because obviously people listen to that already, so we figured it'd be a good way to test the formula.
You know what movie we should do on this sometime?
What?
We already have a commentary of this, but not a drunk commentary. We could totally do The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
We already did that, though.
But we weren't drunk. We were just tired.
That's true.
Or we could track down that sequel.
That I'd be down for. That I'd be very okay with.
That sequel, dough,
So what I was going to say was, Godzilla's Revenge, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to with us. I'm sure a lot of you already know it by heart anyway, because you probably watch it every day just to memorize it. Now, but also, I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this. I might cut things out depending upon how off the rails we get as we get more and more.
You've all got the Toho Masterworks DVD that I'm holding up, even though this isn't on camera right now, and if you don't, maybe you're a loser and you should go get it.
What kind of person are you?
Yeah, what kind of person doesn't own the Toho Masterworks version of Godzilla's Revenge?
Billy, if you don't have,
who doesn't own the
I
Koto
almost said
version?
really, if you
I
don't
almost
have
said all Mansters Attack.
if you don't have all of the Toho Masterworks DVDs, which there are not really that many actually, they're only like, I'm actually counting right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's like 5 or 6.
6, 7, plus the Rodan Gargantuas. There's only like 7 of them. You should probably go get them.
Yeah. I can see Andres is also counting, because we have our webcams on right now. We're recording all the podcasts with webcams on from now on, so that
That's fine on me, Bill.
See,
stop screen scoping.
See, already Bill knows that my Godzilla movies are to my left, and Andres's are like behind his camera, above his head.
Yeah. And mine are in front of, or behind my laptop, so that's why I had to like peek around to see what was going on back there.
I over-exaggerate like my movie collection. I'm like,
look at all the films I have.
Andres literally unlocks a little attic and climbs up it. We're already 16 minutes into this thing. We haven't even like started yet. Wow.
At least we announced.
So what movie are we watching, Bill?
We're watching Godzilla's Revenge, man.
The Revenge of Godzilla.
So Dylan, take another shot right now because I'm already on 3 and I want to start off even keel.
I thought we said okay, we're gonna start off even keel. We're not gonna try and keep up just because you have more alcohol than I do. You fucking son of a bitch.
Well, no, we're gonna start, but I want to start from an even keel level.
Apparently, for those of you at home who maybe don't know, maybe you're not old enough to drink yet. Apparently they sell.
Of you.
Apparently they sell pussy drinks in larger volume. So.
No, okay. We should also do this. So here's what I also want to do every episode. I would also like to state what we're drinking.
Oh.
So tonight I am drinking.
I should probably introduce.
This episode of the SOS has been brought to you by.
I should probably introduce my best friend ever. Oh, by the way, warning: underage drinking is wrong. Don't do it, kids.
Do that
anyway,
maybe next time I should get some bourbon. I know some good bourbons that I enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, experiment. Bring on some stuff that you like. Recommend some stuff. I also kind of want to make this show that us recommending different kinds of alcohol that we enjoy. So tonight I'm drinking Svedka All Natural Cherry Distilled. I don't know, something. It's vodka.
He's drinking his girly vodka. Meanwhile,
So yeah, I have been criticized by both these motherfuckers and people in my regular life for enjoying girly vodka. Because this is a margarita drink. This is meant to go in margaritas. So yeah, this is largely a girly, what you would classify as a pussy drink.
To be fair, my favorite.
But it fucks me up. I'm already pretty fucked up. Also, it's drinkable.
To be fair.
It actually tastes good, so that's why I drink it.
To be fair, my favorite flavor of moonshine that I tried while I was in the mountains was a margarita moonshine.
There you go. Margarita drinks are great.
And it was only 40 proof, so it was kind of a pussy thing, but it just tasted good, you know. And,
absolutely. Dylan, what are you drinking?
What I'm drinking right now is only 40 proof. Fuck. No, this is I'm just drinking good old fashioned Smirnoff triple distilled vodka. This is what we drink in Illinois. Fun fact. For those of you keeping up on your drunken podcast trivia. Also, I am using my
tabbing that off.
Also, I'm using my beautiful, which you can't see because this episode is not on video, but future episodes might be on video, and if so, I will show it off. I am drinking out of my beautiful Godzilla shot glass.
Yeah, because I found out how to record screens tonight that I can use for this, and it doesn't really. I couldn't get it to work right now, but I think I can get it to work, so I'm gonna. We have to use multiple screens is the idea. So once I figure out how to do that, we're going to actually start filming the screens, and you'll be able to see us. So
currently the only shot glass I own, but I would like to expand my collection. I've noticed every time we've gone to G-Fest, the gift shop at the hotel has shot glasses, so I might pick one up there this year.
That is a good idea, because right now I'm using a New York one. I actually wanted to grab a Chicago one, but my parents don't have one, so I just grabbed the New York one. That's where I am. So
good.
Yeah.
Wait.
So Dylan, did you take the third shot?
I should get like a Tennessee one. It would have like a banjo on it. Andres, did I take my third shot yet? You're the sane among us. You would remember.
I don't pay attention. The only thing I pay attention
You're gonna have to, motherfucker.
Keep count. I can't count.
Yeah, Andres, I need you to keep count of the amount of shots each of us
My counting abilities have been reduced to that.
I can do that.
Understand? Like I can do like the 1, 2.
You don't remember if you took a third shot?
No, I'm just gonna take one. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 4. Oh fuck. I don't think I've taken a third because I haven't shut.
I don't think you did either. I don't think so, but I can't be sure. All right, so
what movie are we watching, Bill?
No, we already said it. We said it was Godzilla's Revenge, didn't we?
I spilled some.
Oh no, you spilled a little bit. It's all precious gold.
That's a whole drop wasted.
Oh no.
Fuck, it's precious gold.
It really is, though.
Drinking is not cheap, kids. Not
Andres, would you like to take over the reins? Because I'm
not the cheapest. I gotta say.
So what I was gonna... Oh, so point is, you don't have to watch the movie with us. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this yet, but it would probably be better if you do. So pop in Godzilla's Revenge, kids, because it's gonna be wild.
Smells like regret.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
Andres, do you have the movie booted up? You're supposed to be the responsible one here. I know that me and Bill have ours booted up. We did that drunk, motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. What's your excuse?
Look
at the shame on his face.
I like to see it.
No excuse.
I'd like to see if Andres could do all this shit drunk, you know?
Yeah.
He had one drink at G-Fest last year, and he was like, I don't know, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man.
He was questioning the size of his own penis. It was crazy.
Hey, man. I feel that.
Oh, I feel that, too. All right, so Andres, why don't you take over for me?
All right, so let us begin watching Godzilla's Revenge, a.k.a. All Monsters Attack. Get your DVDs, players ready. We'll start the countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Wow, I didn't fuck that up. I'm proud of myself, man.
I didn't fuck that up either. I'm so amazed.
Oh.
An Upa Productions of America release. I love Upa.
Already I hear the previous SOS theme song serenading my eardrums.
So much nostalgia. This is actually a pretty sick fucking intro.
I'm ready for this movie
I must admit.
Dope and then grope me.
The music in this was for the American version. The actual Japanese version has a song that plays ahead of it.
Produced by Tomoyuki Tanaka.
Do you guys prefer the vocal song or this? I prefer this.
I don't think I've heard the vocal version.
Really?
Yeah, maybe because I've only listened to the American version, and the only time I really watch this DVD is whenever just to listen to the commentary.
I had that with another Godzilla film. I think there was a track in like Gigan that I had only ever heard an instrumental version of, and then I heard the vocal version. I think it was.
By the way, did you guys love that we just saw Godzilla win the climactic fight of the film in the opening credits?
Yeah, that was.
That's the beautiful thing about a movie created entirely. Speaking of movies,
I've always wondered where that shot came from.
Destroy All Monsters.
Speaking of movies that are made almost entirely out of stock footage.
Riley Jackson! He was a good post-production man. Yeah, this is all for Destroy All Monsters.
Who do you guys think did it better, Godzilla's Revenge or Gamera Super Monster?
Godzilla's Revenge, all the way, a million times. Bend over, take it up the ass. Fuck you.
I would say that we should watch Super Monster on an episode of this, but I have that on Blu-ray, and I can't do Blu-rays in my laptop.
And I have a bootleg DVD of Super Monster.
Wow.
Wow, Gamera's eyes are freaky.
Actually, you know what? I'm pretty
Look at the little orange pupil I just noticed.
Pretty sure I know places online that I could put in a Blu-ray, though, so we could probably do that at some point.
Sure, Honda, why?
Industry, 1969.
Oh, Inoshiro, you dog.
Look at that mini... See, this is... I do appreciate a lot of this, because some of this is miniatures.
I do appreciate...
By the way...
I do appreciate those mini shorts, you know, that's...
Yeah, by the way...
I didn't know they...
I never realized until very recently, like a couple of years ago, that was supposed to be a girl. I thought that was a dude for years.
You thought that was like...
You thought it was like just a little boy in lederhosens?
You thought it was like two gay kids walking home from Japanese parochial school?
I held hands with my male friends when I was young. Not that old, but...
You did?
Certainly at a time.
It looks like more like... Yeah, it's definitely a dress she's wearing.
Oh, yeah, now... I mean, it's obvious to me now, but when I was a child, I thought that was a man, or a boy, rather, not a man. I didn't think it was a man.
You're telling me that small boy children in New York hold hands?
By the way, that
was definitely a roar.
Yeah, that was totally a roar. That wasn't an actual car sound. So I guess the idea is supposed to be that Godzilla is a fictional movie character in this universe, right?
Right, because I remember at the end of the movie, Shinpei, the toy shop owner, specifically...
Oh, we know his name.
Yeah, he specifically had to explain to the press that Minya was the son of Godzilla, when the little kids say, "Oh yeah, Minya taught me to stand up for myself."
But do they say that Godzilla is a film character, or do they never distinguish between the difference between reality and fiction in this universe? Is it all just one?
I like to imagine that in this universe, Godzilla is the oldest character in all of Japanese fiction. No.
I must say, this movie does have a certain energy to it.
A certain what?
I guess so. It's kind of like a very energetic, upbeat, slice of life sort of deal.
Well, it's like they're trying to inject energy into it is kind of the problem, though. It's like smokestack with ecstatic music.
Yeah, I feel that like.
Yeah.
I didn't remember this being so long. I haven't watched the American version of
Train
this
pulling
stuff.
into the station. Oh.
Yeah, Kenji Sahara is driving it.
Oh.
Oh man, look at Kenji Sahara fucking driving a train. Do you think he actually knows how to drive a train, or is that just all bullshit?
I'm imagining it's probably not true. Although driving a train doesn't strike me as being too hard. I mean, what do you got to steer? Like,
not really. Do you have to accelerate when you're driving a train? Hey, look, guys, it's space titanium.
Accelerate. That's the first driving skill I mastered. I could totally drive a train. Slowing down, on the other hand, that's.
Oh, remember the?
Hey, look, cool! A new used needle.
Remember the panel we went to at G-Fest where they put like the music from Return of Godzilla in this scene?
Yeah, that was the first year we went, right?
Yeah, that was that tiny panel that we went to.
Yeah, that was.
It was like, oh, dude.
The fact that these guys aren't about to light up a joint is a lie to how society works.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. Oh, I forgot they smoke cigarettes though. So I guess that works.
Why is Japanese man with helmet so interested in the progress of Japanese man with hat's child?
I guess they're friends? How come he gets a hard hat and he gets a soft hat? Why don't they both get hard hats?
Well, I'll tell you.
Because he's not good enough for a hard hat.
Racism.
Inter-Japanese racism.
I think this is a direct...
We already know that inter-Asian racism is actually a thing.
It is very much
I believe
so
it is a direct visual metaphor meant to invoke these two characters' differences in terms of sexual potency.
Is that supposed to be the plot of this movie? The fucking Kenji Sahara's character can't fuck his wife anymore, and that's why they both work so hard? They work so hard to separate themselves so that way they don't have to fucking have sex with each other.
I intend to prove through incomprehensible drunken ramblings how this entire movie is about a young boy discovering his sexuality.
Dylan, are you ready for shot number 4?
Let's do it.
Let's fucking do it,
I haven't thrown up yet. Let's do it.
Me neither. So Dylan and I are going to try and keeping
something.
Keeping ratios with each other. I don't know. We're going to try and drink the same amount of shots, basically. And
I drink this whole bottle, I might die.
Well, Japanese boy has appeared.
So if we die, you'll know what happened. We're going to try and see who can drink the most drinks. Is that his mother?
Well, Bill, you can drink the most drinks because you have a larger bottle.
Well, if you run out of booze, obviously we'll stop.
You have the capacity. I hope we don't run out of booze. I'd like to use some of this later on for other purposes.
How much do you have? What are those other purposes? How much do you have left?
I have that much left.
That's pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you let me know when you want to stop, and we'll stop. Because I don't think I'm going to make it through the whole movie.
You let me know when you want to stop. You.
All right, you want to play it that way, motherfucker. I drink more often than you do, so this is... All right, you want to play it that way? All right, that's fine. We'll see who fucking is the more lightweight drinker.
I have proud Irish genes, and I will not be
I have proud Irish genes too, motherfucker.
Also,
we're both Irish and German, so this is a fucking...
But the Germans are a little bit more obsessed with beer.
Yeah.
Everything's beer, and I can't stand beer, so...
No, beer is gross. But you are dealing with two Irish Germans drinking, so... This will certainly be the King Kong versus Godzilla.
True, I forgot you are.
I guess in terms of our oral intake, we're all honoring our ancestors.
Yeah, absolutely. Andres is eating a burrito.
Indeed,
and Dylan and I are drinking to forget about our troubles.
I forgot that you two are of similar descent, Bill. You, the agent of sausage.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Nelly. Woo! That is good alcohol. And that is a nice-ass car.
That'll put hair on your chest. On your chest.
You know why people say that, by the way? Because, Dylan, when you drink, do you get, like, this, like, burning sensation in your chest?
Yeah.
That you feel like, it feels like hair is growing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel your heart just stop?
I mean, I don't...
You know?
I don't need help growing hair on my chest, but, you know.
I don't have any, so I could use a little help. No, but
I feel like there's a metaphor. I feel like there's a metaphor for that giraffe in a box.
Yeah, word. What the hell is the deal with some of these toys? So I do like the old
I feel like you
school
can make an entire documentary out of everything that's in this room.
I feel like there should have been a documentary about Shinpei's
I feel like there should have been a Room 237-esque documentary, just picking this movie apart and taking every frame way too seriously. See, this is obviously about how they faked the moon landing right here.
What kind of animal is that?
I think it's a tiger.
So sure? It didn't really look like a tiger. It looked more like a
You see that Shinpei is wearing what must be some sort of traditional Japanese hat, but because I am an ignorant Western person, to me it looks like a yarmulke. Therefore...
It does look... No, but he's also got... Dylan, he kind of looks like a Japanese Jewish guy. He might be Jewish.
Could be Jewish. Do they have Japanese Jewish people?
The robot there is the robot there is obviously a metaphor for one of Ishiro Honda's first films, The Mysterians.
Yeah, the UFO is a top. It's supposed to be a top like a dreidel.
Are there Japanese people? Because if so, I have to re-examine my life.
Oh,
I really doubt that. I really doubt that's the case. See, look at this tiger.
No, it's not a tiger. It's a fucking hamster.
No, they're stripes.
Yeah, but there's also like buck teeth.
Look at this.
How much did they pay the person to make that sound?
Look at this old-ass computer. I remember when I played solitaire on something that looked a lot like this.
Does he always wear an apron, or is that just a style choice? Oh. What the hell did he step on?
His weed?
he stepped on his fat-ass blunt.
Stepped on all the weed.
Oh, my God. Oh, look, his mom clearly fucking likes to booze up over there, too. Look at all that alcohol. Look at all that sake.
I don't know why, but that made me think of like a lyric from an old Ludacris song where it's like, here's a magic trick, I smoked up all the weed.
Yeah, but you see, look at all the fucking sake over there. His mom's getting fucked up.
Yeah. I want to try sake.
What?
Sounds fun.
Question. How do 3 people live in this house?
Maybe there's a room? Or maybe this is a shitty low-budget film.
Potentially.
See, there's a line that separates their part of town from the other part of town, and I like to refer to this as the poverty line, and they are living on the wrong end of that.
In the ghetto!
I forgot that his father is a train operator, and what does his mother do for a living again?
Something.
She works for Bitch Incorporated.
Okay, right. Bitch. She works for the law firm of Bitch and Moan.
COB, Chief Operating Bitch.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look, there's a Godzilla toy. So obviously Godzilla is a fictional character in this universe. That's the
then again, we've seen Godzilla. We saw a Godzilla toy in Hedorah.
So what is this?
Yeah, but that's the Z-Light.
What is this piece of shit that he's plugging into a wall? It looks like a.
What the hell is the Z-Light? Is that like a Dragon Ball Z toy? But this is pre-Dragon Ball Z.
This is way before
that's
Dragon
the
Ball Z.
Z-Lights.
This movie came out in Japan in 1969.
Well, this is just supposed to be like a thing that he drew on and made to like represent his transportation to Monster Island. Wow, I didn't realize we went to Monster Island this quickly in the movie. It's 10 minutes in, we're already about to go there for the first time. Cool. I thought it was way more slowly paced than that.
Sweet.
I mean, it's not like we need any significant amount of character development or establishment.
I think that this movie could be a lot worse, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think that as a movie, it I don't know, it's got a decent character setup, maybe? I mean, it's still crap. I'm not, like, trying to defend it. Oh, now you can smoke in there. Cool.
I just realized...
with all the white people.
I just realized I think I'm a narcissist because I'm trying to watch this movie, but then I keep looking at myself.
No, I keep doing the same thing.
Like, hello, me. Why are you doing it?
How much do you think they paid all these white people to be in this movie?
Oh, now they're gone.
Oh, apparently not very much then.
This is the part of the movie where he runs into a raptor and it goes, Alan!
I love how he dreams himself in Coach. Like, that's so fucking, like...
I love how his dream scenario is pretty much Left Behind with Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, I love it.
Not Left Behind.
See, now
with
this is
Nicolas
like the
Cage,
scariest shit ever. If
well,
this is a real dream.
The idea that I always took from this was that he was the only one ballsy enough to actually go to Monster Island, and that not even the pilots had the balls to do it.
There are no
so that the plane was on autopilot. That's what did you guys ever take that from that scene? That's what I always thought. Why does he need
to be on a plane if he's just going to teleport onto the island?
I don't know.
Sort of, but then, like, who the fuck is flying the plane? in that case.
Well, I always thought the plane was on autopilot.
Look, the Cookie Monster is fighting the deadly mantis.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I just love how I didn't question at all when I was a kid that the Godzilla suit is different.
I know, I never noticed that when I was like 5.
Did I.
Especially in this scene, especially with this, because this movie opens with the Son of Godzilla suit, and then it's going to transition very quickly to the Daisenso Gozi suit, and then to the fucking Gokingeki Goji suit? I forget what the 68 one's called, but that's the one that it's going to transit. That's the one that's actually used
Godzilla
in the movie.
has weird shape-shifting powers in this movie. He can shift just enough to where he still looks like Godzilla, but different.
He's slightly regenerating between shots.
That's exactly what...
At least they were smarter than the Gamera movies, and they didn't use any of their old like black and white footage.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Ian once suggested the idea that Godzilla's radiation is in a constant state of flux, and he looks different every movie for that reason.
Sounds
I told
totally
him to shut
legit.
the fuck up, though. I told him to shut.
I always use the reason that they built different suits in between them.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
Wait,
Gorosaurus.
Did he say the Saurus? Because it never sounded like he's saying Gorosaurus to me.
Now, was
Saurus. Yeah, I feel that.
Is that the shot of Gorosaurus from Destroy All Monsters, or did they pull that from King Kong Escapes?
That's from King Kong Escapes. That's the shot where he's about to lunge at the giant condor. Ooh, how exciting!
Everyone.
My favorite.
Diabetes.
I love how when he sees all the other monsters, he calls them by name, but when he sees the giant condor, he goes, "Look at that!
Look at that!" Because they never gave it a fucking name.
See, now we're going to the Daisenso Goji suit. Yeah, this movie's really lazy.
Oh, my favorite fight in all of Godzilla history.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look how clear and concise the cinematography is.
I understand they had to pick from like a few movies since the movie took place on an island, but did they really have to go with that?
I feel like this action scene was the inspiration for the way that Michael Bay directs every action scene.
I don't know. This scene doesn't look as bad as I remember it, to be honest. Then again, I'm really drunk, so who fucking knows?
It looks fine, you guys.
It looks great.
See, that shot we saw a wing, you know?
Also, I don't know. I like that shot when Godzilla, like, it's clearly a puppet when Godzilla, like, jerks his head up and roars. I kind of like that shot for some reason.
Also, there was, like, a lot of that like, sweet jazzy music when he was fighting, the Kamacuruses, but the fight with the giant condor was left unedited. It's like, it's fine, just leave it that way. Put it in the film.
Leave it the way it is. Yeah, you could use more intercuts.
It's perfect the way it is.
Yeah,
it's a lot shorter than I remember it.
Yeah, wow, we're already 15 minutes in. We're about to meet Minya. What the fuck happened there?
I give the movie credit for that. It's pretty short for what it is,
Twilight Zone.
There are plenty of Godzilla movies that I like, but I feel drag on a little too long, you know? I gotta give this one props for being shitty, but brief.
Are you guys, like, enjoying this?
Mainly because I'm here with you guys.
That's true. I'm having a good time right now.
I think it's just the booze talking.
Oh my god, new Kamacuras footage. Everybody fucking lose their shit.
Snap.
From the sound of them, I'd say it was the booze talking.
We're probably not going to see him again until 2004.
No, never again.
Take it all in, fellas.
You know that we are never, ever going to see Kamacuras again.
I think I just quoted
Most likely not. Maybe not until, like, the 100th anniversary film.
No, I think we were lucky.
Was he in Rulers of Earth?
I think we were lucky to see Kamacuras in Final Wars.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Oh, okay, so I love how Minya knows that he went down this hole. So Minya was just watching this fucking kid from afar, creepily. And he fastens a rope?
Hey, kid, grab my stick, huh?
Does he fasten this, or does he find this?
I don't know.
And what is this? It's like a piece of wood. Like, why is it flexible?
I love how this kid is just trusting dangling wood that strangers...
I know, right? Like, he was like, there's nothing shady about this whatsoever. I'm just gonna let whatever happens to me happen to me. Even though Kamacuras was... Like, Kamacuras could be doing this for all he knows. I always thought this shot was fucking weird as a kid, because that's a miniature.
I don't know if Kamacuras could, like manipulate...
I think that he would have reason to suspect. He doesn't know. These monsters aren't real. Oh, there he is.
That would be like King Ghidorah trying to type, you know. He'd just be like,
He's just... No, but he could use his heads. I feel like he could probably use his heads to type.
Yeah, I've always imagined that if King Ghidorah was like a thing in the real world, he would have to use his right and left heads as like arms.
Word.
You know, if Godzilla was a fictional character, then it would kind of make sense for all this to be stock footage, because the kid is just imagining his favorite movies.
Word, totally.
Hey, you know, I think that's why this movie works better than Super Monster, because it justifies its bullshit a little better. And they have a new monster, you know?
I'm actually enjoying watching this as opposed to Super Monster. Is the real thing here.
But there is a severe lack of Star Destroyers in this movie.
Yeah, that's certainly an issue. But the other thing is that the special effects outside of the stock footage is actually not too bad. Minya looks like garbage. But that's because the suit is being, like, used in human scale.
To be fair, Minya, not exactly a good-looking motherfucker in his...
No, certainly not.
Nah.
Always kind of a derpy-looking...
What would you say is actually... would you say that Chris Elchison's Minya puppet is actually an improvement over this?
I would.
I mean, it looks the same to me.
I love how Minya has like little gums. Like there's 3 teeth worth of gums. He's waking up.
We got one.
Pipe. He totally smokes weed though. He is totally a stoner.
This is probably the only Showa era Godzilla film that isn't meant to fit in like the Showa era Godzilla film continuity, you know?
No, it's not canon. So that's why I think like I hate it less than people, because like it's just kind of a weird side.
Like if I was making a list of worst Godzilla movies, I don't know if I would put this at number 1, you know?
Although
I don't think if I redid this,
there are movies
I
can't stand to sit through Raids Again or Space.
Yeah, I rewatched Raids Again recently.
Or Rebirth of Mothra 2.
Rebirth of Mothra 2, first kaiju movie to ever put me to sleep. Space Godzilla, Megaguirus. I mean, at least this movie isn't...
Megaguirus is really bad. I rewatched that recently, too. Yeah, that movie really doesn't hold up at all.
Right now, there is a small group of people that we actually like know and like on Toho Nation that actually love those 2 movies, and they're listening to this going, like...
And also, Hedorah's not great. Hedorah's better than I remember it, but it's not... Because I rewatched that recently, too. Hedorah is still a...
Next time we do a Godzilla movie on Through the Shot Glass, we should definitely do Hedorah.
Yeah, I think Hedorah is the inevitable...
That would be a laugh riot.
Hedorah is the inevitable
That'll
sequel
be quite
to this.
the knee slapper.
Indeed.
Maybe mix in a little Coke, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I might have to get my hands on some acid just for that episode. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. Word.
Shit, I'm going to have to get up in a minute and go get more generic Coca-Cola. And I don't know if I can walk.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we're going to have to, no, I guess you probably have to leave the movie running. But, word. I love how he's like, I'm going to leave you alone now, and I'm going to go to the other apartment.
And continue smoking my weed.
And continue smoking my weed.
Because I'm Shinpei, and I got toy shop shit to do, yeah?
Indeed, and you're just going to sit here and keep tripping balls with your dirty-ass legs. Look at that kid's legs. Ugh.
It's Japan.
That's why he's hallucinating so much, because he's been inhaling that smoke of his.
Andres?
That's how I justify everything. I'm like, yeah, it's Japan. I watch tentacle porn. I'm like, it's fine. It's Japan.
I think I've had 4 shots, right?
4, yes, 4.
I've had 4, okay. I'm having another one right now, so this is 5 for me.
So 5, 4.
I think I just admitted to watching tentacle porn.
I didn't even hear that. Wow, I'm really fucking gone. Did you really just do that?
Yeah. I mean, it was a joke, but somebody who didn't know it was a joke would listen to that and be like, "This guy's totally into some fucking tentacle porn."
Well, everyone has made fun of that shit like since the beginning of the dawn of the internet.
Take a woman and
we just assume it's a joke automatically.
Wow, did you guys see that miniature? That fucking looked like shit.
Take a woman and an octopus, put them in a fish tank, give them a barbecue sauce, and watch what happens.
Holy shit!
Put on a little Barry White,
Yo, look at the yellow thing. That's a helmet from like a dead fucking train worker, I just realized. This shit's fucked, yo.
You ever realize that you poured a shot glass way fuller than you meant to?
What?
Nothing. I'm gonna die.
I am so fucking drunk right now.
I'm going to electrocute the shit out of him.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
And afterwards, I'm gonna burn his house down.
And then
They'll see.
You do that, Andres. You do that.
This is literally the origin story for a serial killer that we're watching right now. He's gonna discover like a dead cat or some shit, and it's gonna fuck with him.
he's gonna find this abandoned warehouse is like the equivalent to his bat cave, his place of operations, where he plans out his murders.
I love just the randomness of this movie. It goes from monster fighting, monster stock footage, to bully subplot, to a child stumbling upon a criminal underground subplot. Like, what the fuck? Like, who wrote this movie?
I'm literally just like beating my table right now as my shot glass is sitting on it to simulate that scene from Jurassic Park.
You are fucked up, aren't you? How drunk are you, Dylan?
On a scale of 1 to 10, A.
Thank you. That told me everything I had to know. Oh, he found headphones! Look at that! That'll help him sleep?
It'll help him Skype with Minya.
It'll help him Skype with Minya. What's this? Finds a little book. It's a porno diary.
It's his passport for his future visits to Monster Island.
Oh yeah, he needs to keep that in hand so that way he can get it past the autopilot. Man, I am fucked up already. Wow.
Look at all that coke on that door.
Wow,
how irresponsible of them.
Yeah.
They're just leaving that shit everywhere for a child to find.
See, I was going to go the other way. How irresponsible of them as drug users not to snort that shit and just to throw it everywhere. Two different sides of that, Andre. You and me.
Maybe those guys had a really bad episode, so they were just like throwing that shit everywhere.
They were trying to make their hideout look like a snow globe. Look, they even got it on the lockers. I love how he just did the backwards heads. Oh, that's great.
I'm a victim of circumstances.
Throw yourself down this hole, Japanese fucking Costello.
Why, I oughta.
This is Japanese Abbott and Costello, by the way. I feel like this kid should wear his hat backwards, but that's just me.
I'm gonna BRB.
Alright,
Because I gotta go take a fucking piss.
Alright, you didn't have to be so aggressive about it, but alright.
Damn it!
Oh, he just took a drink. That's a beautiful shot. There's some good cinema. I mean, it's a Honda movie, so there's some good cinematography in this movie. There's also a small child.
That's some wonderful cinematography right there.
Yeah, right? There's a small child.
I love how you were attempting to compliment the filmmakers right when that scene happened.
I'm like, Honda shot this movie okay, and then there's a small child humping a car. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Look at the weird, like, gray hair that guy has. It's, like, so weirdly placed. It's at the very tip and at the very bottom. What the fuck? Meanwhile, in the depths of hell. Look at how orange. That's some bad lighting right there, because that's clearly artificial lighting. Like, that looks like shit.
Yeah.
It literally looks like they're in hell right now. So, Andres, tell me, I'm interested. As a sober person, what's going through your mind right now?
When are we gonna get back to the Godzilla shit?
Yeah, word. I think that's everybody's mindset right now.
That's my state of mind even when I was a child, when I first saw this movie. I'm like, come on, get to the monster shit already.
Would you fast forward? Because I would fast forward.
I think I probably used to, maybe at some point, but for whatever reason, I just simply got used to watching the human drama unfold. And I think it was certainly the first two Godzilla films I ever saw, Mechagodzilla and Sea Monster, that made me interested in the human drama, the human parts aspect of Godzilla films.
Yeah, absolutely. I think after a while I just started watching them all, but in the beginning I would fast forward. I would be like, I want to get
I would probably say, like, it was probably the reason why I love Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster as much as I do, why I consider it my favorite Godzilla movies, because back in the day, that was like when I thought to myself, wow, this is like probably the most compelling human drama I've ever seen up until that point.
Look, he's getting this kid fucked up. He's literally lighting up with this kid. He fucking put on a vaporizer with this fucking kid. He's like, yo, Ichiro, man, you want to go to Monster Island? I'll take you to Monster Island, motherfucker.
You guys,
we're going to light up the ganja, man.
you guys have come to a realization.
Is that your Flavor Flav?
I'm drunk.
Yeah, me too, bro. I feel that. Dylan, how many shots are you on?
I don't know.
Andres, how many shots is Dylan on?
4, no, 3, you're on 4.
No, motherfucker. I took my 4th one a minute ago.
No, I should be on 5. He should be on 4.
5, he's on 4.
I'm about to take my 6th one.
I gotta keep up with this habit because I've
You gotta keep up with me, motherfucker. So far, you're losing this fucking
lost
war.
my abilities. Used to, there was a time when I could drink this guy under the table, but now I am at a disadvantage.
Word, yeah, you haven't been drinking too much lately. Wait, why are the train people here now? Or are they police? Are they police or train
acquire,
people?
like, a regular income so that I can support my habits.
You should search for that, motherfucker, because that's how I keep up with my bullshit.
Yeah.
Are these cops or are they train operators?
No, they're the train guys. Maybe they're here to pick up Ichiro.
Are you sure? What?
Did I just say support your local bullies, or am I fucked?
Support. I mean, you are fucked, but
I'm surprised you didn't comment on that walk on the moving hand.
What the hell was the deal? Oh, look, they're lighting up, man. Yeah, finally, man, I see some fuckers lighting up some shit. Look at him fucking slapping his hand down. He's getting fucked up. He's like, man, did you ever wonder if, like, watches were lies?
No.
No.
Really? I've never thought that. Alright, here we go. This is number 6. Oh, Bob. What?
I like how nobody, like, questioned the fact that I came back with fucking comically large glasses.
That's why he said Flavor Flav.
I did make the Flavor Flav comment.
True.
I
mean, I got more pimp shit up there. You want me to look like Flavor Flav? I can get the fucking hat. Fucking.
Yeah, I'll throw on my purple blazer. Don't make me throw on my purple blazer.
Hold on, motherfucker.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
We lost Dylan. Dylan has descended into madness. He actually got up. I'm terrified right now. Just like Ichiro screaming off into the abyss of Monster Island with smoke.
Ben! What's a bad idea?
And there's Gabara playing the role of the Spinosaurus while he's chasing the
T-Rex? No. Sounds much larger.
Sounds bigger. Gabara is at the very least bigger than a T-Rex.
Okay, now this is a rather weird shot that like doesn't match any other action scene in any of the franchise.
This is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's like they tried to what the fuck just happened, Andre?
I don't know.
It's like they tried to show you what Gabber was doing.
That is
at
beautiful.
The same, it was like a faded split screen. That was where, oh, look at fucking minions over here getting fucking fucked up. Yo, what'd you say? Oh, what?
I don't know nothing.
I ain't know nothing about the.
You know what, Dylan? You're looking more and more like Randy Savage.
He is. Wow. He really is a terrifying fucking human fucking monstrosity, ain't he?
My goal in life.
Oh, what do you look like now? I can't see. Motherfucker. I'm really drunk.
Godzilla says I should fight my own battles.
Oh my god, look at you. Look at fucking Dylan McCandless over here rocking the big glasses and the fucking gold chain. And look at fucking Big G. He's fucking chilling.
You missed the fucking thing on my hand that says Mo Money.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's the very first Godzilla movie.
Shit's about to go down. Godzilla's gonna fight Abira.
I got a blue suit jacket, but I'm too lazy for that shit.
I don't blame you. You know what? I have a problem. This shit don't look good in HD.
It should not look good?
Yeah, like this particular scene, like when I used to watch this shit on VHS, like it looked so much better than this.
Actually, it would look a lot darker on VHS.
Yeah, that's probably what helped it out. Because now I'm watching this and I'm like...
You can see the string on the rock.
Yeah.
And you can see the rock is animated here.
Yeah. I can also tell where the background stops. Yeah, you don't really want that. This is a weird fight scene, now that I'm thinking about it.
No, fuck you, it's perfect.
I don't think I talked about this about Godzilla Palooza review, but, like, what the fuck were they thinking when they did this? That's nice. At least they shot some new footage to make it match with the stock footage.
I don't think they were thinking anything. I think they were just on drugs.
They probably were.
It was the 60s.
Absolutely. I love how everyone's
like, you know, I'm funny, this is... I'm gonna splash you,
Were they really close enough to get... Were they really close enough to be splashed by the water?
Well, it's technically a tidal wave. Not, like, you know, if this is giant monsters splashing water, to humans, it would be like a tidal wave.
You know, Andres, this fight's actually not bad.
No, I've always thought that.
I haven't watched this in years.
I've always thought that about Sea Monster, not in this movie, but yeah, this fight is actually pretty.
Look, he decides to toss a lobster. You know, you can't get better than that.
Sure, no, certainly not. It's fast, it's fierce. I'm into it.
No, he's a giant fucking crawfish. You can't get enough of giant fucking.
Also, rare glimpse of Godzilla fighting underwater. We never, ever see that. So that's nice to see that here. Yo, Ichiro, why are you still wearing those headphones? What are they doing for you? Take them off, you fucking dopey-ass motherfucker. But yeah, we never get to see Godzilla fight underwater, so I'm glad that we got to see it here. I hope we get to see that again, because that's...
I just wish it looked a little better.
It looks like shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's the first
time now it's
right?
daytime.
Like, the only other time I can think of that we saw Godzilla
they just
underwater
switched to the final
died.
battle at the end of the movie.
Yeah. That was a nice... I don't know, it wasn't nice. It was a clever shot. Clever transition, rather.
Apparently I grew up
he mutilated that motherfucker.
I grew up my entire life thinking that Airbro was a lobster, and then at some point I found out he was supposed to be a crawfish.
Yep.
And that fucked
he's supposed to... No, he's a shrimp, motherfucker. He's a shrimp.
Oh, he's a shrimp?
Yeah.
Fuck, I eat those motherfuckers.
I eat those motherfuckers too, man. They're
All
great.
the fucking time.
Yeah.
You ever have a fucking shrimp tartare, motherfucker?
Nah, but that's good.
They taste especially...
Nah, it's not. You know what, though, Dylan? It doesn't exist, so I just fucked with you, motherfucker.
Oh. No, I like eat them like on a skewer, man. You know, fucking grilled and shit. It's fucking...
I feel that, bro. Oh, now Godzilla looks like a fucking emaciated cow.
Fucking delicious. Not emaciated cows, but shrimps.
It's Kahugawa? What do you
say?
I don't know.
It's
Kamugawa?
Place.
Wow, I love the crash zoom that just happened.
Just in the morning, my whole room is gonna smell like
is that
fucking
what you call it?
Spilling shit.
Your whole room is gonna smell like vodka tomorrow.
Were you drinking last night? No.
No, man. I was just cleaning up.
My room just smells like fucking grade A alcohol. I don't know why. Fuck.
Godzilla just got cum in his eye. That's unfortunate. I've been there. Silence. I love the silence.
I find it funny how he would refer to his own father by his first name.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why didn't you call him Dad?
Can we just talk about how, like, fire this score is?
It's fucking so fire, bruh. It really is. Like, I'm really into what's going on.
Like, fuck. Fucking great.
I really think this movie is better than people give it credit for. I'm gonna re-review this movie. I'm gonna be like, yo, this shit is tight. Fuck y'all.
Drunk me is really wondering why.
And then they'll say, were you drunk when you saw this movie?
And I'll be like, well, yeah, but
Drunk me is really wondering why sober me hates this movie so much.
Yo, I'm thinking. I kind of feel bad that we gave Mallory shit for liking this movie.
I know.
We should, like, I am Mallory and be like, yo.
Yo, you're so right. I'm fucking drunk right now, but you are fucking right, motherfucker.
I'm really drunk right now, but Godzilla's Revenge is fucking
Gabra is the greatest fucking monster of all time.
Well, it's only 11 p.m. where we are in San Diego, so I think you can afford to message Mallory right now.
Fucking right on, man. Fucking Godzilla's Revenge all the way.
Yo, Godzilla's Revenge is mad fire, yo.
Fucking fuck all that shit. I realize I'm saying fucking a lot.
Yeah, you are. I'm noticing
You're
that.
typing all this out.
It's the thing that happens when I'm drunk.
Mm.
I'm just like, fucking, the thing was fucking, it was fucking awesome, fucking.
Does nobody, like, question why Ichiro's like, Minya's able to change size now? Deal with it.
Nope. It's like, well, this is 69. It's like, yeah, Ultraman's already out at this point, so, like, fuck it, who cares? Characters grow large. Because fuck you, that's why.
You guys see the holes in the Gabara suit just now? The holes for the breathing and seeing?
I don't know when Bill's going to post this episode, but I have a feeling I'm going to listen to it later and be like, oh, God.
I'm already feeling that way, man. I'm already feeling that way.
Oh, I remember
what?
this. That part.
Oh.
That was weird. Wondered about that.
Oh, now we're watching an episode of... We were just watching an episode of the Godzilla Gang just there, because that was the same quality level of animation that I was fucking making.
Godzilla Gang. Don't get me started on the fucking Godzilla Gang.
Oh, I should drunk write an episode of the Godzilla Gang.
Should do a drunk read.
Yeah, I see the hole there.
You should do like a drunk read of scripts of the Godzilla Gang that never got produced. I can think of a few.
Ah.
I can think of an entire season. Dylan, are you like mad at me for that shit, by the way, that I never did that?
Nah, man, I'm just like fucking... I like to joke about it occasionally, make it sound like I'm bitter, but nah.
Okay, cool.
I'm bitter about a lot of things. This is not one of them.
Okay, good. I'm glad that this isn't one of them.
Yeah, you throw down that midget suit actor.
Yeah, you kick dust in his face that causes him to change size.
I totally don't care that the thing that made us become friends in the first place never fucking happened.
I don't care about that at all. I mean, I feel like that kind of set up our friendship, though, because that's largely what our friendship consists of. Shit that we talk about doing and
like when you finally do end up deciding, but then like the day you actually do it, that signifies the end of that friendship.
It's so fucking true. I didn't think of that until now.
Yo, word, if I like fucking like made that shit now, like that shit would be so fucking like impactful.
If I made a list of things I wanted to do but never did, it'd be a pretty fucking long list.
It'd be everything ever.
Everything ever.
It'd be every girl that I ever tried to be with.
I can't deal with the giant
every
glass.
gun you ever wanted to fire, every plane you wanted to fly.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning and like see all this shit strewn about my room and think, did I wear that on camera?
Did I wear that in front of my friends? Because if so, things got crazy last night. Yo, look at all those explosions.
As a kid, I always wondered who were those pilots in context to this scene.
What were they doing? So they're just the military in this, right?
I'm assuming so, because it can't be the Red Bamboo.
I love that Ichiro and fucking
Minya are cheering for the deaths
the deaths of innocent military fucking people. They're just like, yeah, Godzilla, kill those Japanese self-defense force men. You're a good buddy. Dylan, I think it's time for another shot, man.
You do that. I took one.
7 for you, 4 for Dylan.
I took a few minutes ago. I took one a few minutes ago, and right now I'm like, So.
What does that make for you? 5?
I don't know. I lost count a long time ago.
All right.
Would you lose count that? Damn it! I wanted to make this a thing that we do every episode.
I lost count after like 2. So.
Oh shit.
So
he's probably on 5 though, right?
So it's gonna be 7. Yeah, 7 for you, 5 for him.
All right.
It's fine.
I'm still winning, so that's all that matters to me.
Winning.
Oh, here he goes again. Wait, wow.
Andres is like, you guys think you're having a competition, but really you're just ruining your livers.
That's the reality of the situation.
I do have to ask, why are there so many sound effects from Minya?
I don't know. Is that what they think?
No, well, I mean, I get why there's different sound effects for different, like, to portray different emotions out of him, but it's like, why did they each sound effect, each roar, each squeal sound, they come from completely different animals?
Holy shit,
like,
we have watched the majority of this movie already.
I know, it's crazy. I feel like
we have.
Started.
I don't feel like I've taken any of it in. Andres, have you learned anything from this experience?
Have you learned anything?
I've learned that I still find the fights between Godzilla and Ebra just as entertaining as they were before.
It's a good fight,
yeah, that's right, because you're the motherfucker. You're the guy who likes Sea Monster, right?
Yes, I do.
Andres, you like Sea Monster, unironically.
Guys, look at the guy. Look at the guy in the suit. Look at him. Oh, he kidnapped him.
Yay!
Oh.
It's my favorite kaiju. It's Leaf Man.
Hey, guy.
Let me finish my fucking question. Andres.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so drunk.
You're the guy who likes Sea Monster, unironically. Defend yourself.
I find it to be a very enticing adventure film.
God, Dylan just took a straight shot from the bottle. We're all gonna die.
Consider yourself defended. Am I still speaking English? Do you guys understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I feel it, man.
Bill, did you took that shot? Because otherwise it's 6-6.
Hang on.
Who needs a fucking shot glass? I'm just gonna swig from the bottle, you know? I'm past the point of giving a fuck.
Mine's too big for that.
I'm gonna have a little trouble getting
LOL.
to the bed later, but, you know, it's fine.
I'm really fucked up right now.
Let's be sure you don't sleep face down.
Oh, Bill's fucked up, kids. Ooh.
we just gotta make sure we don't, like, do anything too embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta make sure we don't, like, talk about feelings, because that happened when we got drunk in person.
Yeah, we got drunk last time. I'll be sure. I already kind of talked about my love life before, so that was...
That's true.
That was already...
That's true. You've put everything on the table. You've been very forthcoming.
I cut everything on the tail? What?
No,
you put everything on the table.
Thank you, Andres. I'm so glad that you speak drunk. No,
I'm so glad we once again have drunk Dylan here, who's actually complimenting me.
Yeah, right. Like,
it's actually, you see, the good thing about drunk Dylan is that he's actually respectful towards me more so than sober Dylan.
I have been told by people that drunk Dylan is a nicer person than sober Dylan. I don't know.
I like drunk Dylan.
I don't know. The two are never in a room at the same time. Go figure. So I can't really.
Drunk Dylan's a fun man.
I can't really compare and contrast.
Oh, look, he's drinking with the train operators.
Good man.
Yeah, good man. I feel that.
White man's burden, Lloyd, my man.
Dylan, I feel like if we don't drink in this scene, we'd be denying the spirit.
I agree.
Of the movie, and I feel like I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have another shot right now. So, Andres, this would be 8 for me.
All right.
I'm not even bothering with the shot glass anymore. I'm just taking shots out of the fucking bottle.
I have to, because mine's too big for that. LOL. Oh, Bill just spilled a bunch
shit!
out.
He made a big dick joke.
Oh, I'm really drunk, man. Wow.
Right?
This is a problem.
Right?
Andres.
Yes.
You're going to have to close out the show.
All right.
Because by the time this movie is over...
You guys are already going to be asleep.
We're going to be in a different...
You know, we gave you shit for falling asleep on camera. I might. Or not on camera.
I might fall asleep during the podcast. Like, I'm really drunk right now. So is he, though. So
there's the tire squeal roar.
You know, I don't know.
I don't know either, Dylan. That's a solid...
I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to go get my knife.
Earlier we were, like, making sense. We were drunk, but we were still, like, understandable. Now it's just like, yeah, we're fucking...
Yeah.
I love how this kid is able to go back into his hallucinations, like, in the middle of all this stressful, intense shit going on around him.
He's got quite the superpower, I must say.
I should do this more often, because I feel like DBZ movies would be very entertaining while drunk.
Oh, God, Dylan, trust me.
Especially, like, early ones when Gohan has, like, the strange, like, hallucinations where it's like a song and dance number with Piccolo.
Yeah, right? I know. That happened twice. That's fucking... Did it happen in World's Strongest, too? I feel like we should talk about the fact that Minya's being electrocuted and punched right now, but I want to talk about Dragon Ball Z.
Isn't the best, man?
It's pretty great. Let me ask you guys a question. Is that a different Minya suit than Son of Godzilla, or is it the same one?
I don't know, man.
Maybe it's the one... I think the one from Son of Godzilla was, like, more paler, so this might be the one from... simply be the one from Destroy All Monsters.
Fuck these fucking, like...
Yo, Minya just used real fire, and he just blew up Gabbard.
Shit was I about to say. Andres.
Yeah.
So I've never been on the other side of this situation. How does it feel to watch two perfectly rational people descend into madness?
Let's see. Quite entertaining.
We were literally watching
child scary.
Right now.
I feel like that was... I feel like that's an accurate answer. Like last year when me and Bill were fucking drunk and Andres was just only slightly buzzed, I feel like he had a really fucking good time.
Yeah, but now that he's totally sober, and we're gone. By the way, guys, you see Godzilla was just waiting for his cue? You see that? He was just standing there like, yo, whenever you're ready, you just let me know. I'll just come in. I'll step in. I'll come in. By the way, Minya, fight the giant monster. I'm going to stand here and I'm just going to watch. Oh, I just kicked my son. That's cool.
Great. Go for it.
That's fine. That's totally socially acceptable to the Kaiju fandom.
Oh god, I fucked up. Okay, here we are.
Did you just lose your place in the movie?
No, I just made my window really small and I had to readjust it. I'm amazed that I could do that drunk. I still have a fraction of my motor control, which is good because I'm gonna need that to find my way to the bed later.
Yeah, I feel that too. Oh, did I take my shot already? Oh, I sure fucking didn't. By the way, Andres, this is 7 for me.
Okay, that's 7.
I'm not even counting anymore, man. I'm drinking out of the fucking bottle.
So I think is that your 7? Or your 6?
I reverted to drunk old man on the street. Great! Do it! Stage of my drunkenness.
Oh, Bill's done. Ooh.
So here's the thing about Gabber. I always thought they should reuse him in some way. I had ways that I was going to reuse him in Godzilla Odyssey before that died.
Right.
Yeah, you want to talk about that now, since it's never going to happen. Ever, probably. Oh my god, Dylan's fucking down the whole bottle.
So
he's trying to outdo me. I'm having another shot.
Do I want to talk about what?
Do you want to talk about your feelings?
My feelings?
Yeah.
I mean, right now I feel pretty fucking good, you know?
I'm feeling pretty good, too. This is the best I've felt in a while.
I've only been hungover once in my life. I think tomorrow might be the second time.
Were you hungover for G-Fest?
No, man, I was feeling fine. And you were, dead. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I was done. It had been a while since I drank before that. So
bad
I
that
was
you had to,
up.
skip out on the rest of Billy DeBose's...
Dilly
Bedos.
Dilly Babose. You know who I'm talking about, that guy.
That motherfucker. Yo, did you guys not just see what just happened just there?
No, I was looking at me. God,
how does Minya have enough weight to cause that to happen? Gabber is clearly bigger.
Yeah, although there's I don't know, some science with velocity and shit and gravity.
Godzilla's not taking no shit. He's gonna be like, yo, I'm the king of the monster, bro.
I think we're beyond worrying whether or not this is an entertaining idea for a show. I think coherence is more the issue that we should be considering.
Speaking is the issue that we have to consider. Because I can't talk anymore. But
it's
I'm
taking every ounce of my mental abilities to English at this moment.
Yeah, you guys don't understand. I don't know how many people watching this have ever been drunk before, but hopefully all of.
Maybe we'll have that one guy who's in the audience who's watching, and he's the kind of person who doesn't drink, but is a dick about it, where he acts like he thinks he's better than anyone else who drinks.
You know what?
So he's you? No kidding.
You know what? I gotta piss, but we're so close to the end of the movie at this point that I'm gonna fucking hold it, you know?
Yo, that's why I'm with you. I'm just gonna keep drinking until I decide that I can't anymore.
Fellas, we're gonna drink till she's hot.
So who's hot?
Who's she in this instance?
Fucking Gabra.
I'd fuck her. Him. It.
It's
Yeah,
all
man.
Logan
What
now.
do they say about redheads? What do they say about redheads? I don't know.
Look at Godzilla. He's being electrocuted.
Andres.
I got chills. It's so defiant. It's electrifying.
Oh my god!
I like
that they made Godzilla bigger than Gabara. That was nice.
I had a question for Andres, and I just... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have seen Drunk Us on 2 occasions now. How would you characterize the differences between drunk Dylan and Bill and sober Dylan and Bill?
One of you can speak
Well, I already
English.
mentioned that. I already mentioned that Dylan is more kinder and
More kinder? That's not how you English, you fucker.
That's not how you
He's
English,
more.
motherfucker.
He has more kinds.
He has
Dylan.
more kind.
Yo, Godzilla's trying to feel up this kid, motherfuckers.
I was wondering about
Godzilla, don't touch my weenus.
Great. Do it.
No.
This is like the flap of skin on the bottom of your arm. I used to have one, but apparently I've grown more muscular. Anyway,
But yeah, Dylan is a more kinder person. Drunk Dylan is a more kinder person, and Bill is a more incoherent person.
I feel that.
You don't think I'm nicer when I'm drunk?
Just complain a lot. You just complain that you're drunk a lot.
Bill, you're
drunk Dylan accepts that he is drunk. You just like to comment on how you are drunk.
Bill, I'll tell you why.
You fucking, you're nice when you're sober, you know? It's like, fucking, don't act like
That's
you're this
true.
fucking edgy motherfucker. That's my shtick, you know? You're like the fucking everyman when you're sober, and when you're drunk, you're just like, like...
Swenyam!
I literally just do the Lion King song.
Mama Yahweh.
So did you guys like that guy just spanked that small child? That was pretty great.
Yeah, I can't feel my arm.
I can't. I'm laughing too hard. Everything is funny to me. Oh no, I'm dying. Andres, help us.
Bill?
What the fuck is he gonna do? He's in fucking California. I'm the closest person that you're internet friends with to your location, and I couldn't help you at this moment because I'm fucking drunk too.
Dylan, drive to New York and save my life. Cause I'm really...
That is a great idea given my current condition, but I'm gonna say no.
You could call Andrew. I mean, he's technically closer than anyone else.
I should call Andrew.
He's in fucking, what's that other island called? Fucking, Staple.
Bullshit. Garbage.
Fucking garbage islands.
No, Staten Island's alright, man. It's a place that people live.
Oh, fuck it.
Kill them, Ichiro. Kill them all.
Murder them all in their sleep, Ichiro. Murder them.
You know where they hid the knife, Ichiro. Aim for the dick.
The views of drunk Dylan and Bill do not reflect the views of sober Dylan and Bill.
This is true.
Or the SOS in general.
Oh no, he bit him.
Ichiro,
this is shot number 8 for me.
It was very effective.
God, I forgot how fucking great alcohol is, you know? Like, I'm not gonna advertise underage drinking to people, but if you're underage, fucking drink, you know, because...
It's pretty great.
It's pretty good, yeah.
No, don't do it. It's bad for you.
If you're like me, which you're probably not, then, drinking, it makes you a slightly better person, you know?
How many people do you think are like you, Dylan? How many people out there in the world? I mean, are we like you?
I think that all of the people that I am friends with, namely 2, no, I think that all the people that I am friends with because I see aspects of myself within them, because I'm a narcissistic son of a bitch.
I guess you could see there's a little bit of Dylan in all of us.
A narcissistic motherfucker. He believes a lot in narcissists.
I look at Andreas. I see the child that I once was who believed in the goodness of mankind.
I look at Bill and I see the sheer idiocy.
Yeah, man, you know.
I used to look at Adam and I saw the assholeness in me.
Yeah, it's true. I look at Gorazard and I see the grizzardness within my.
I see the obliviousness to the real world within me.
I see my inner cluelessness in how real life works.
You know what the problem is with this country?
What
Mexicans? No,
I kind of wish that when
I like
we
how
had
the
won
person
Civil...
who laughed loudest at that was a Mexican.
I know, it was great. I kind of wish that when we won the Civil War...
What?
The Mexican-American War?
You did win the Civil War, you fucker. No, you're pretty proud of that shit, but if I had won the Civil War, we would all have slaves right now. Think about how great that would have been.
Dylan, if slavery was still a thing, would you have slaves?
Fuck yeah. People do all the shit that I'm too lazy to do. I'd have slaves in a heartbeat.
Oh no! What happened to Dylan McCandless?
Maybe that's just part of my fucking Southern heritage, but I'd do it.
That's part of your genetic code?
Right.
Well, apparently,
yeah, you know.
Part of the reason why these Japanese fellows are, for some reason, squatting down is because of slavery.
But I dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. Fuck yeah! Because without that, I wouldn't have...
I can't! My god!
Because without that, I wouldn't have Godzilla. And you know what? If I didn't have Godzilla, then I would...
He's holding up his pants. He totally just got fucked. Look at him.
If I didn't have Godzilla...
Probably walking funny, too.
If I would...
He just got fucked up the ass by those train operators.
If I didn't have Godzilla, then I wouldn't have met a fucking Yankee and a Mexican.
Oh, that's true.
That would...
Amen.
True.
Amen to that. I'll drink to that.
Our entire friendship is predicated upon the deaths of millions of people.
That's what I've always said, yeah.
That is so sad but true.
It's depressingly true that our friendship depends upon the death of millions of people.
I mean,
that needs to be a Facebook post right now.
I mean,
Andres, I can't move right now.
I mean, as a white person, all of the good things in my life are predicated upon the deaths of millions of people. So, you know.
I feel that as a fellow white person. Andres is like, I don't really relate to that.
Andres hasn't spent the entirety of his life when he was a child being in history classes learning what a fucking asshole he was.
By the way, boys, we haven't talked about the movie in about 20 minutes.
It was good.
So I just think, yeah. Oh, fucking that guy just broke his leg. That's
where are the paint cans on the string?
You know, sober Dylan.
Yeah, you guys just realized that we're literally watching Home Alone right now.
Next thing you know, they're going to be like slipping on Matchbox cars.
Sober Dylan, who is an overcritical asshole, would give Godzilla's Revenge a 1 out of 5, but drunk Dylan, who gives that a 5 out of 5 to everything, would give it a 5 out of 5.
No, it'd be ironic if you're like, but drunk Dylan, who gives a 5 out of 5 to everything, would give Godzilla's Revenge a 4 out of 5.
That would be great. Why did I think of that? That's a better joke.
Drunk Dylan has problems with jokes.
He does.
I'm having a good time right now, though, man. Every frame of this movie is like an adventure to me. Every time I look at my screen, I'm like, there's an adventure.
An adventure in time and space.
Right. An adventure in space and time.
I think I'm gonna stop drinking now because
I want to have one more shot.
I have like half a bottle left, so that's like a whole nother episode of this show we could get out of this.
That's a whole other shot that we could get out of this.
Meanwhile, I think I'm drunk enough.
I'm gone. Bill's gone.
Considering that we have...
Yo, look at all the Pepsi cans. All the Pepsi boxes behind Gabbro over there.
There are only like 6 minutes left in this movie, you guys, so I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're done. I'm gonna have one more shot though, because I hate myself. I love you, baby. What?
What? Who are you talking to, Bill?
He's referring to his alcohol. It's the one woman that'll ever love him back.
I gotta
That's so true, though.
I'll tell you, Bill, if you're talking to me, we gotta reevaluate this friendship.
Dylan, I think you're a good buddy. Andres?
Yeah.
I think you're a good buddy, too.
Thank you.
Raw sexual chemistry is one thing, but when you start going around the L word, that's...
There's nothing better than fucking a girl. It's pretty great. I won't lie. I've done it.
Stop, Bill, before you go too far.
Guys, I'm really drunk right now. This is not what I wanted to happen.
I get this.
I know. Stop, Bill, while you're ahead.
Bill's having another shot.
I gotta pee so bad.
Me too. As soon as we fucking finish this movie, Dylan and I are about to have the best piss ever.
Right? It's gonna be great. There's been all this build
Bill,
up.
Will you?
Yo, look at fucking Ichiro sucking fucking Shinpei's dick over there. Like, what the hell?
There is nothing better in life than when you have been holding a piss for a while and you finally get to just fucking let it go. I remember when I saw Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I had to piss from like the first minute of the movie, and I held that shit. Because that's my law in movie theaters, and I have to pee so bad. And then when I saw Pacific Rim, I had to pee.
Oh.
The Hong Kong scene from the rest of the movie. It was bad.
Welcome back to the house. There's curtains.
I've been talking about urination for a solid 2 minutes. We should probably switch focus back to the movie.
Yeah, you guys want to talk about the movie? So we've wrapped up now. Ichiro has gone through some shit, I think we can say.
Yeah.
And the mother doesn't seem to know anything.
No, does she know that he was kidnapped and held out?
The remaining 4 minutes is just credits, because as soon as credits roll, I'm going to piss, and then when I get back, we can do the goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, same. Because I gotta pee really bad.
I don't think there's an after credit scene in Godzilla.
You know what? I do. I think that she is. I think that she does know.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows. She's well aware of what happened because she was crying for that reason.
Like Gabrick, you know, he's like fucking.
You know what, man? This movie, it's better than I thought. It's got qualities.
I feel like they don't know who Minya is.
They don't know who Minya is.
This might be the booze talking. This might be the booze talking, but even though I've only paid attention to like 5 minutes of this movie, I enjoyed it overall.
I enjoyed the shit out of this fucking movie.
Andres, how do you feel?
I feel fine.
I feel exactly the same.
Which is more than I can say for you guys.
You know what, Bill? You know what, Andres? I feel wonderful.
I feel fucking great right now. I got news for you.
I don't feel in control of my faculties, but I do feel wonderful.
But the fact that I'm not is totally cool with me, and that's what makes me happy.
And the fact that I can still say the word faculties, I think, speaks volumes for how intelligent I am, even in my drunken state.
I love that the words on that child's shirt are in English, even though they're Japanese.
Indianapolis 500.
Wait, is he still in the custody of the bad guys? Because I feel like we already resolved this.
Oh no, we already
did. No,
he's done with that. He has the part where he kicks the bully's ass.
This is the part where he beats the shit out of somebody, and the movie is cool with it.
I thought this movie was closer to over than it is.
It's over in 2 minutes. What are you talking about? There's no closing credits. Remember, this movie just ends.
Oh yeah. Well, what I meant to say was I thought this had already been resolved, and it has not.
No, it's weird. The Gabbara fight that
Shit,
this is actually based on. The Gabbara fight that the movie is actually an allegory for is happening now, but the one that it shows it for is not. This movie is a fucking mess now that I'm thinking about it. This movie sucks. Fuck you. Fuck this movie. Fuck that guy on the motorcycle.
And most of all, fuck the police.
He's literally fucking with this guy.
Man, fuck the police.
Chasing a rabbit.
Coming straight out of Compton.
He would have been dead. He would have broke his neck falling from that height.
He would literally be murdered right now, and Ichiro would have been fucking prosecuted for third-degree murder.
Ichiro, listen, man, you gotta hurry up and kick these assholes' asses because I gotta fucking pee.
Yeah, me too. Yo, look at the kid in the purple shirt. That shit just jumped out to me so much.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Fuck the police. Here comes Thomas the Tank Engine to the rescue. Oh shit, look at this shot.
Fuck,
Slow
we still
fall.
got 12 minutes. Fuck it, I'm going to pee.
No, we literally have a minute left. What are you talking about? What do you mean with 12 minutes?
Where my thing says 57:11 on a
I need to go to
109.
the bathroom real bad. I can't stop right now.
Dylan, if you have to go to the
Hashtag
bathroom...
YOLO.
But fuck you guys, I'm gonna go pee. I don't know if I'll make it back. If not,
Alright.
send a search for it.
I really have to pee too, though. This is really unfair.
I'm gonna go pee.
Andres, that train looks like it has an arrow on the front of it. Does it?
It does.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not hallucinating right now. Whoa. I love the difference in...
we end the film just like how we started.
Yeah, on a slow motion shot.
Of the city.
Wow, that movie was really short. It was only an hour and 10 minutes long. That's it, though, kids. That's Godzilla's Revenge for you. The American version, if we didn't say that before. I don't remember if we did.
We didn't. We never
Oh,
specified that we were watching the American version.
Well, I'm glad that we did that for the kids. Andres, I can't talk anymore, so please wrap this up for me, shall you?
Okay, so let's see. I believe on Bill's channel we have the season premiere of season 4 or 5 of the Sons of Serizawa podcast, where it was just one big news special where we talked about all the news that occurred in the time between during our hiatus. We also have the latest episode of the Demons from Outer Space podcast, also available on Bill's channel. I recently uploaded my review for the 2016 R-rated superhero film Deadpool, which I recorded with my friend Pete. You can check that out. Also be on the lookout for my upcoming video of the top 5 best and worst qualities of the Heisei Godzilla series, so be sure to look forward for that one. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Dylan doesn't have anything going on at the moment outside of DFOS. And so, in the meantime, be sure to check us out on the Sons of Serizawa Network homepage, as well as our channel, our Facebook page, Toku Legion, previously known as Toho Nation.
You guys, that was the most satisfying piss I've ever taken.
I'm dying right now because I waited. I still have to go.
All right, so
I must have fucked up at some point because my movie is still going, and I feel like you guys are over. Did you guys already finish?
Well, I X'd out of the program, bro. Like, what do you mean it's still going?
I'm ejecting the disc. Fuck it.
Did you watch the Japanese version? You watched the Japanese version?
It was in English, I think. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like at some point I must have skipped back without knowing it because I'm fucking drunk. You know, let's be honest. Fucking.
Dylan, I am so gone right now. All right, here's what I think we should do though before we wrap up. I feel like you and I should describe our feelings on the movie before we end it, so that way we have this for posterity.
My drunk feelings on Godzilla's Revenge.
The movie that you're currently holding in your hand right now.
Putting it in the case.
What are your feelings on it, bro?
I only paid attention to about 2 minutes of it, but
But I liked it.
Me too.
But I
had a really good time.
It was a fun time, you know. I think this show. I think we got something here, man.
I think so too, man. I think so too. So yeah, Andres, do you want to wrap this up? Because I'm really drunk right now. And I gotta go pee.
And the best part is I have enough vodka left to do another episode of the show, so.
Me too, man. Me too.
I've been all economical and shit. Maybe I shouldn't get back into the habit of drinking regularly, because it's way better when you haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, it's way more fun, man. I had a great time tonight. We totally have to do this as a regular show, which is exactly what we were planning on doing.
You're still in, like, reality right now? What do you think of the movie?
What's your opinion?
Do you like it any better?
Kill yourself. This might I feel like if you guys don't kill yourselves, this might be some pretty decent entertainment.
I agree.
So,
Andres,
anyways, yeah.
Close us out, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that is the end of our episode, aka of the Sons of Serizawa podcast, aka the backdoor pilot for Through the Shot Glass. I have been your emergency host, your emergency backup host, Andres Perez, a.k.a. Kaiju Noir. That was Drunk Bill, a.k.a. Zazubaar, and that was Drunk Dylan,
kids.
a.k.a.
I'm feeling pretty good.
64.
Yo.
Yo.
I used to make videos.
I still occasionally make videos.
So until next time, everybody, take care. And remember, the science is sound.
Science is sound, motherfuckers.
Really?
It's really, though? Probably not. We're really drunk right now. Good night, kids. Pew!
I like how